Oh, hey! MetalheaD PRIME here with an update! It's May 1st, 5:10 p.m. in the afternoon. Sunny, feels like 70, it's probably only 50. Windy from the south, maybe a cool 15-mile-an-hour gust. It's typical Indiana weather. What do you expect? Anyways, so I was going to try to go on YouTube Live tonight. That didn't happen because never tried to do it before and didn't know you had to wait 24 hours. Whoopsie. So, tomorrow night, that would be Sunday, for those of you not paying attention, 5:45 p.m., we're going to try it. We're going to try it. Stay metal. So here we've got the 35-gallon Hex that I rescued off a buddy that just didn't want to deal with it anymore. So I filled it with my stuff. And some stuff I've gotten off of just about everywhere. Stephen at SC Aquatics will probably recognize 94.5% of the stuff in this tank because that's where 94.5% of it came from. And I did take that driftwood out of the 54-gallon bow front just because it kind of fits better in that one. So yeah, that's what we did with it. There it is, right next to this guy. The 75-gallon, now Bobby the Brain Heenan tank. And there's Bobby just showing up. Oh, yeah, speaking of that, Stephen, you might recognize that. That little thermometer there, Bobby hasn't killed it yet. And I really don't think he's even tried. So, yeah. It's doing great. Let's see if we just can't, keep slamming doors around here, because that's awesome. There's a good shot. Now, the 35-gallon, the 75-gallon, the 165, the 54-gallon bow front are all now Aqua Sky lighting, which are controlled by my cell phone because I'm into technology now, even though I hate it. Hate it tremendously. But he's awesome. He's not even a year old yet. And he's, like, literally ready to kill me. This is not a good size comparison, Bobby. There you go. There's my hand. Yeah. He's not even a year old yet. And he's just awesome. I've had him since he was that big. The size of his cock. Because that's the technical name for it. And I know it. And he knows it. And it's just all you people with your minds in your gutter. So anyways, that's the technical term for that bubble. And I want to hear it. Bobby is just so much fun, and he's so happy now that he's not in the 55-gallon. See, he's just gonna. He's a camera hog. He will let me video him 18.5 years if I want to. And he's obviously a little bit of a messy eater, but that's okay. He's my Bobby, and I love him. See if I can get him to attack the camera. He's gonna do his little dance. That's his little backup, son, because I ain't playing. Yeah. Anyways, let's move on to another tank. Alright, then we got this little guy. This little guy is Hellboy. One, because that's the kind of beta he's called. And two, he's a Hellboy beta. I'm a Hellboy fan. So, yeah, I'm going to name him Hellboy. And I'll see if I can zoom in on him. Really, this camera's not doing his color. Oh, there we go. There we go. He's a pretty little guy. Not real big into betas, but he's pretty cool. And I obviously can't hold the camera still, too. So, anyways, on to the next one. And he's on my table because I haven't found anywhere to put him yet because I don't have anywhere. I to make it. And then we've got one of my favorite fish in the whole house. And I know his tank's a little cloudy. I gotta clean it. This is General Derp. And you can't really see him too well because the tank's cloudy and he likes to hide a lot. But he is right there in front of you. Now he is actually a jaguar cichlid, but if you can't tell, his face isn't quite right. He's had a malformed face for pretty much a year now, because he's about right around a little over a year old. There you go. And he still eats really good. He's still really active, so I'm just going to let him do his thing until he doesn't anymore. And now he's hiding because he knows he's being watched. I do need to clean that tank. But he's like my favorite guy because he's like the little engine that could. Yeah, so, you know, as long as he's going to fight, I'm going to fight to keep him. So, that's General Derp. Now, you may or may not have heard me talk about these little guys. These are my fry from my Bumblebee / Yellow Labs, which I didn't plan on that at all, and well, that's what I got. This is my medical tank. That's where I store filters and stuff that I'm not doing anything with apparently, but it made a great place for these little guys, and they have gotten so big so fast. I mean, this is really close. I should back it off a little bit. Maybe that'll help you. I mean, it's just, these guys are so cool to watch them grow from barely being able to see them to they're hungry little critters. They will eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. So pretty soon I'm going to put them, most of them, in the 125. Some of them will probably go up in Angel's tank. Not quite sure yet. But we'll see where that goes. But yeah, these are the little guys. I made the little video on the OFR page about Reaper. You know, my little baby chicklets. It's never going to stop, Reaper. It's never going to stop. And here we have our community tank. The 54-gallon bow front. And cue the fish police alert. Oh no! Oh no! I'm gonna find the cop siren. Trust me. Anyways, you know, I know what people say. Yeah, you shouldn't do it. But I found a happy medium there, obviously. And it works for them. They're all happy. So just let it be. It's that old Beatles song, just let it be. See, I do go back a ways. Anyways, let's see. There are so many fish in here. And again, Steven, you might recognize these little guys up there. That's where they like to play right now. Little guppies. Anyways, I've got a bunch of swordfin mollies in there, or swordtails, whatever you want to call them. These two goldies right here were actually feeders. They obviously didn't get fed. Well, I mean, they get fed, but they didn't get fed to what I was feeding them to. So, ironically, that was the last time I fed feeders because I kind of started feeling bad. And then we have that big silver dollar back behind this guy. This guy, I got him from the local fish store because he was pretty much black and dead at the bottom of the tank. And I brought him in, and he has started turning colors. He's starting to turn into that calico there. Kind of, sort of, maybe not. But he's older, he's, you know, it is what it is with him. But that silver dollar actually came with my 65-gallon. Wait, no, I take that back. I lied. That's the baby. That one came with my 165. See, again, it's really hard to tell in here. Now, these angelfish were actually given to us by somebody on the OFR page that was nearby and had something happen to her tank, and she couldn't keep them anymore, so we took her angels and a couple plecos and those balloon mollies right there. And those guys are just really cool. I mean, yeah, if I could hold the camera still, you would see it better. This guy is just, I call him Two-Face, because he's just got some awesome color and real cool character qualities. And then the other one up there has this weird like veil tail. Just really cool. And then of course the molly gets in the way. They think I'm gonna feed them. I already fed them. I'm gonna feed them again, but not right now. Then you got that one. He's my little tanker. But then you go down here, I got some neat little cories in there. Somewhere around there, there's some snails. I've got two of these. Okay, I've got two of those guys. I've got two of these albino plecos that you can't see because there's one. And then that Japanese, I think it was a Japanese, it looks like a common to me, but I could be wrong. That pleco came from the woman that donated the other fish to us that she couldn't keep anymore. And then I've got a bunch of black neons. And Stephen, again, from SC Aquatics, knows where those came from. Anywho, those guppies are just awesome. But all they do is hang around at the top. I don't know if it's current or what. I'm not a big guppy guy. So this is like this is the nice fish tank. This is the fish tank that things usually don't get eaten. I mean, they might. I just don't know it. I'll show you some tanks where that changes drastically. Well, I already did. Anyways, stay tuned. Alright, so here we've got the 55 gallon that got given to Maddie by Big Rich and Josh at OFR, which my fish have kind of taken over. And Joe, if you watch this, I already know you're going to say something about that, and I don't care, it looks cool in that tank. Anyways, that has all my green terror and frontosa in it, which the green terror have been given to Maddie by me. They are hers now, sorta. But the frontosa are mine. But this is the nicest tank that I can put the frontosa in. So that's where they're going to be in until they grow a little bit. Once they get a little bit bigger, wee little bit, it'll be fine. But yeah, that's the tank they're in right now. And they're thriving in there. They all get along. There is a clay pleco. He's right here. Yeah, on the wall of that thing. I can see him. I don't know if you guys can or not. Or, you know, if you even still watch at this point. Probably not. But that's okay. But anyways, that tank's doing great. I would show you guys the 125, but I sold it. I couldn't do it anymore. I sold it. Sort of. Alright, and then we have something very special in here. And I know it's dirty. What is that? What is that? I believe that could maybe just possibly be a goonch catfish. Well, yeah, it is. And see, Joe? No saltwater decorations. Just black sand, my boat, because that's cool, a skull, and whatever that tiki head thing is. And of course, the gooch. I haven't come up with a name for him yet. I don't know. Comment in the section below. Just comments. Name ideas. I'll pick one. Maybe. Probably. Anyways, he's really cool. Super gentile. Gentile. He's super gentle, but has the potential to be one of I can't remember if it's 7 man-eating catfish or is it 13? I don't remember. but he has the potential. And he won't be in this tank for very long. Big plans there, not going into detail. I can't give you all the cats in one basket. Come on now. Well, of course, I had to come up to the Lotto Whisperers room. And we've got the two that Steven gave my daughters. And then
you mad right now?
There's the other one that's kind of mad right now because he just got manhandled a second ago. Their name is Pickle,
Freya,
and Toothless. Which is funny because they have teeth, but
not very sharp teeth.
You know, now this one's like peeing on his head or something.
Trampling each other, they do
Quite
that.
sure what he's doing there. He's kind of like Big Brothers right now. What was that movie, Step Brothers? It was like, you did what to my drum set? And then you got this one that's just really cool. It's got really cool colors.
So well behaved too.
Those are actually colors. She's not damaged.
She doesn't. She's not looking at you.
I've never seen that.
Does.
Oh, there you go. Stick your little antler things up.
That's her gills.
Gills, antler, whatever.
Gills.
They're pretty cool though. So I'm going to go out of here and turn the lights back off so that they don't get angry and kill us in our sleep. And then we have Angel's tank. And Angel learned a hard lesson as to why you paint the back of your tank and not use a flimsy background. Now there are fish in here and they are all hiding. But there's one. These are some African cichlids that we rescued off of a friend of ours, and actually the tank and everything came from there. A couple of them are from the 75 gallon originally. That pleco came from the 54 gallon. These guys just seem to get along better with these guys, so that's why I moved them out of my 75. And then we've got, I don't even know which one that is. He's really cool though. They're really cool colors. I wish they would have got along. They probably would now that they're all in the 125. But soon we'll do a video on painting this background because I can't take that. Alright. Hang on. Okay, did you guys really think I sold the 125? Come on. No, we just went ahead and decided it was time for the cichlids to go in it. One, because they're growing fast. Two, because I wanted Bobby in the 75 gallon. And three, because I got the Gooch. And I kind of needed a bigger tank to house him in for a little bit. So I had to get Bobby out. And there is one of the mamas right there. That's one of the mothers to the fry that you saw previously. I call her Tanker. The other mother is probably hiding, because that's what they do. But yeah, there's some maters in here. But yeah, we've got her up and going. The tank's doing great. The fish are all doing great. We've actually added a couple new ones. This one right here, and there's one other one, which is right there. We just picked them up not too long ago and quarantined them, and they're safe to go in, so that's where they be now. And those are living stone-eye. They look like giraffes, just not.
They're cousins.
They're cousins. See, I'm gonna make that joke again. Anywho, really cool looking fish. Can't wait to see them get a little older. Here comes Mama, and I think that might be Daddy. I think. I'm pretty sure, because he's kind of a peckerhead. But there you have it. That's all my tanks. Oh yeah, I forgot one. Not really. I was messing with you. There's no way I would get rid of my Pride and Joy tank. Which you'll see a lot of familiar guests in there. Because, again, I had to do some moving around. There's Maggart the Pleco right there. He's just doing what he does. And then, of course, we got this guy. Big old Split. And he is seriously picking up some size. Which, there's something coming. I'm just not going to say it. There'll be a video on it. But it has to do with him, the Goonch, and there is a mystery fish coming. In fact, I just shipped the box out today. It's going to Southern Illinois and it's coming back. And I'm going to wait to even tell you what that is, because a lot of you are probably going to go, you're stupid. But you know what? I do what I got to do to make sure fish live. So that's okay, because I have plans. And I can't go into detail because it's like a movie. You don't want to give all the spoilers away. So no. But stay tuned, because this big guy is getting a new home. The Goonch, when he grows, will be getting a new home. And Mystery Fish, woo, will be getting a new home too. So these guys are going to have this big old tank all to themselves. They're going to love it. They already do anyways. So, yeah. So there you have it. If you like the video, if you like what you've seen, if you like me in general, I don't really. I'm kidding. You don't have to like me. I don't even like me. But if you like it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, share it. I don't mind. All that does is help get me out a little bit. Ooh, I just missed the yawn. Anyways, this is what I do on the daily. Maintain all these guys after I work 10, 12 hours a day, and then I come home and do this. But you know what? When you see these guys grow, it is worth it. When I got all of them except for Split and that Pleco, they were babies. And now, let's just do a size comparison. There's my hand. If I can get him to come up to it. Ah. That's one of the babies. And I mean, yeah, these guys are getting big. They're not OFR big yet, but they're close. That one is probably 11 inches, about 11, 12 inches. This one here is right behind him with a solid 10, the one that's hiding behind that one. And then you got this guy. When we brought him home, he was 13 inches. He's now 18. And he loves to eat. We kind of had to put him on a little bit of a diet. Didn't want him getting too big too quick. But that is Split the Gar. And he is just a beauty. He kind of bashed himself up a little bit. I started him earlier and he kind of wigged out. And then you got Camera Hog. That's Hulk. And I mean, there is no size comparison. He is every bit of 10 inches because my hand is not. So, definitely fun to watch these guys grow. Fun to take, I wouldn't say fun to take care of them, but it's fun to watch them grow. So, anyways, again, if you like what you've seen, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, feel free, hit the button. If you want to leave a comment, be my guest. I'm not Disneyland or anything, but you can be my guest. Alright, and I know I have glare. It's fine. Anyways, until then, stay metal.